Okay, guys, karibuni sana, welcome. Few updates. The cost of being famous in Kenya currently, but we'll deal on with other things, not just in Kenya, but the world at large. So, of recent, we've seen Obinna trend so much, and most people have realized that if you want to trend, just mention Obinna either in a negative way. Not none of these people mention him in a positive way. No, there are women who mention him in a positive way by kusema wanataka Obinna ama Obinna should marry them, and that enough will send shockwaves to the internet. And occasionally some of them will trend, but wengine Obinna na anajifanya hajaona. Obinna, that's not good. If they come the way they come, you should respect them. Just give them an audience, you are on the limelight and everyone wants to trend with your name. It's negative, it's either negative or positive, whatever that is good. So going to Uganda, my brother Bobi Wine, I know you really want to be the president of Uganda, but let's talk the truth. Let's speak the truth. I don't think if you have a chance to be the president of Uganda, even if all Ugandans gather to vote for you, literally vote for you, you will take Uganda to recession. The economy of Uganda will completely collapse. Why am I saying this? I'm not saying that you cannot do it. You can do it, yes, but not on that caliber of being a president. My advice to you, if at all the Ugandans will vote you as the president, if I'll be you or if I'm you, if Besigye will still be alive by then, I would rather give it to Besigye and then I deputize Besigye as you continue to learn more about leadership on that caliber. Now you're fired up. And know there are very many people in Uganda who support you on that, but I don't feel if you're strong enough to be the president of Uganda. You need to take some time for you to grow. That's things to do Uganda. Now let's go to the US. They call them brothers, bromance between that is Trump and the richest man in the world, that is Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk, you're right, the richest guy. I don't know what happened between this guy. No one never knew that it's Elon Musk who funded Trump that much for Trump to become the president of the United States. There were some hearsays here and there, but people did not really get the reality on that. So the reality is hitting when these two people are colliding, because Trump wants to impose taxes on the EV electric vehicles. EV simply electric vehicles, for those who don't understand. More taxes on that, and those taxes are to make the American economy to grow. But do you know who is the most senior person in the EV vehicles? Probably that is the space guy. The rocket guy. No, if I say the rocket guy, most of the guys in the US or America will think that I'm talking about the northeastern the North Korea president, that is Kim Jong-un. I'm not talking about that round kijana mfupi short round. No, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about the rocket guy. I'm talking about Elon Musk. One of the guys was taking a lot of rockets, single-handedly taking a lot of rockets in the space. Remember when he helped Ukraine do that thing, when Russia cut off the internet in Ukraine, he took very many Starlinks into Ukraine to help them do their stuff, and it has proved to be key. Okay, for Elon Musk to do whatever he's doing, have that power. Remember, he had some contracts with the government. Yeah, some military contracts with the government to enable him to do that, because he's also playing a role into the manufacturing of the military-grade satellites and softwares and hardwares. Okay, if I talk about softwares, those are the things that will be used within the internet and all that. When I'm talking about the hardwares, that is the literal machines that they use in the war. So if these two people are clashing, do you think the American economy will be safe? Because if Elon Musk tries to pull off a very big financial deficit within the American economy, and if Trump gets out of Elon Musk, remember the shitty things that they've been posting. Elon said that the Epstein list, those who know Epstein, you understand what I'm talking about, list hasn't been made public because Trump is alleged to be part of, like, there was a time he was seen partying with Epstein. So if that thing comes out, then the president of the United States, current president of the United States, will be among the list of the people who will be indicted. Okay, and this is just after the P. Diddy's list. It's also yet to come out, but you remember what P. Diddy was accused. Are the accusations are real? Okay, if we say accusations, those people went through that will say, man, that is not the right thing. But yeah, that is what is really happening. So the question is very simple, and I would like you to help me answer that question. What do you think will happen if truly there, the rift between these two people gets big and big and big every day? Do you think who is going to suffer? Is it Trump or is it Elon Musk? If Elon Musk suffers, what will Trump do? And someone said somewhere, so someone put a tweet somewhere, that's on X. Someone X'd, okay. Is it Twitter? Do we still say tweets? It's not Twitter no longer, it's X. So someone X'd, oh, someone posted on X, whatever. I'm not talking about my X. Okay, someone posted on X and said that Russia wants to give Elon Musk asylum, political asylum. If Russia manages to give Elon Musk a political asylum, what does it mean to the US? And do you think Elon Musk can accept that asylum that simply? I don't think it's too tough for Elon Musk to accept asylum in Russia. And if he accepts asylum in Russia, I think that would be the worst thing that he can do. I think the best place Elon Musk can go to is Kenya, the capital of Africa. That is the best place that Elon Musk can go to, because Kenyans currently need someone who can help them. You guys know what's happening in the Kenyan government, Kenyan country now. So if Elon Musk goes to Kenya, the Kenya will become a superpower in Africa, eventually a superpower in the world, because they have the richest money in the world. But will he really survive with the theft that is happening within the Kenyan economy? Within one day, Elon Musk billions will be changed into Kenyan shillings. Like, this guy will be having 1 billion Kenyan shillings, because the rest of the money, we don't know where that money has gone. But I'm just joking. I know Elon Musk can choose Kenya as a country of his residence. He would rather go back to South Africa. Will he go back to South Africa? Trump said there is a white genocide in South Africa. Like, the South Africans, the native South Africans, are destroying or unaliving most of the whites in South Africa. And we saw the first white immigrants from South Africa getting into the US for something that Trump would call saving the race. But is it really that way? Yeah, I've talked much today. I would rather pause it on that and give you a chance to also tell us what you think about it. So what do you think about whatever we've talked about? We've talked about, just to remind you, sum up all these things. Talked about, one, in Kenya, if anyone wants to trend currently, or for the past 3 months to now, we don't know how long that will be. Just talk about Obinna negatively. You'll get it. For women, you don't need to be negative. For women, you just need to do a very good video and show how you miss Obinna and you want Obinna to marry you, and dance in that video. You'll hit it, because Obinna will post you. And if it posts you, at least you have followers. And in Uganda, we talked about Bobi Wine forgetting about him becoming the president of Uganda. Not in a bad way, but not now. Bobi, you can just relax. You will become the president of Uganda at some time, but not now, because I still feel you're so young to lead a whole nation. Where Uganda is now needs someone strong enough who's been the leadership for the longest. But if you get yourself to Uganda now, I believe that Uganda is going to recession, because the economy won't really work. If you think I'm lying, try it. You'll still call me when you're the president, tell me, hey, bro, you said these things sometimes back, but I did not listen to you. So you don't need to get yourself to that. And then we went to the US. Yeah, talked about whatever is the rift between Trump and Elon Musk. So I don't know what you think about the three things we talked about, but yeah, you're at liberty to tell us your views, to give us your views, and we will accept and respect them. Okay, to pia, we don't have any problem. Oh, we are born again and we love God. We don't abuse people who abuse us. We don't go for, physical fights. Yeah, no. Though we are good, we can throw those punches, but we will choose not to do that, because I will hurt you, and I don't want you to die, because I know your wife, your husband, your daughter, your son, and your parents still loves you. Yeah, so I'll put it to a pause. Until next time, we meet same place, same time for the same. Subscribe. Bye.